I have a thing for dark hair and light eyes, and there was no shortage of that with like Asuka, Reina, Nozomi, Taki Sensei.
Yeah. It's Otaku time!
Hey. What's going on, friends? Welcome back to Otaku Time, the show where we talk about anime, manga, and all things otaku. I'm your host, Dom, and we have our two normies, Strolly.
Hi.
And Marley.
What's up, guys?
Today, we are talking about my favorite Kyoto Ani show, Sound Euphonium. So, thoughts on Sound Euphonium?
I loved it. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Granola.
Great and phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Badong. Sorry.
Thanks.
No, I thought it was fucking great. I loved it. So like the animation was like fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It was, maybe it's just because I'm ill experienced with like different animes and different animation styles, but like I thought it was really cool. And like the very beginning, how it looked like they were just anime characters imposed on like just pictures, like real life pictures, like just perfect backgrounds. And, like the way that like perspectives and the way it was animated too, how like they would blur out things in the background and then slowly like bring them into the foreground and blur out others. Like that shit was incredible to me.
Mm.
It was a little harder for me to see stuff like that, just because I actually had to watch the subbed. So
Yeah.
it was tough, but I did pick up on it. I did think it looked incredible.
Yeah. It looked really, really good.
The characters were great. I mean,
It's mind-boggling to me, honestly, like how attached I got to every single one in that band.
Yeah.
Like everyone, even the ones I didn't even know. Like I just was like, I want you to win.
yeah. And that's the common theme so far. Like, we were 3 into Kyoto Ani, three series, and it's like there's not a single character they've crafted that I don't care about.
Facts.
There's not a single one where I'm just like, I could do without.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm invested every time a character is on screen. I'm invested with that character and whatever is going on with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it still blows my mind, like genuinely, how much I cared about.
It's
these
incredible.
characters. Yeah. They did a really, really good job with it. And like I'm not really like a music guy. Like I like music, but like I'm not like really like I can't tell you anything about Sound Euphonium like music wise, but dear God, did it sound amazing.
Yeah.
It made my ears happy. So whatever it was it was great. Yeah.
The instruments looked incredible. The instruments themselves were characters.
I was about to say,
the care that they took. It wasn't just kind of like, oh, this long pipe looking thing that's a flute. Like, no, the detail was phenomenal.
There was so much detail in the
Shouts out to Yamaha on that branding.
Well, I saw in the credits of the one that it was like Yamaha, and I was like, oh, they do get credit. That's
All our tuners are Yamaha for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. But just like it felt like far beyond what I could imagine concert band feeling like.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I could never imagine like concert band feeling that deep.
But watching that, I'm just like, that's gotta be really close to what it is. You know, like it just felt so real.
Right. For sure.
Then they're basically like pros, but they're high schoolers.
Exactly.
Right,
How are you playing this well?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can play Hot Cross Buns on a recorder.
Yeah. But yeah, like as somebody who like has absolutely no knowledge, like it was just so awesome to like kind of really get a good feel for it. It was awesome. I liked it.
I really loved it, all of it. It's astounding, just the level of care and the level of detail that are in these animes.
Yeah.
No.
I think as series go, like I would agree with you. For now, this is my favorite as series go. Definitely not my favorite media. Like I think Asylum Voice is still better in my perspective. But definitely like as a series goes, like top notch.
So incredibly invested in the story, incredibly invested in the characters. The stakes were pretty low, which I appreciated, which made it like an easier watch.
Yeah.
And like the build up overall was so well done. To the point that when they performed, I think it wasn't in the Kansai competition. It wasn't that one. It was when they actually went to nationals. Or it might have actually been the Kansai, because I remember like
they did the whole performance at the Kansai.
Yeah, so it was the Kansai competition. I felt like that, how they like animated the whole thing and played the whole song. I was nearly brought to tears. Like the whole series made me want to go watch an actual like live orchestra so much, because I feel like I'll cry.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing that like I had zero interest in this before, but watching like how incredible they made it look, I'm just like, I have to experience this in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
And by that competition, you're already so invested in the characters that like the music is emotional, but then like also seeing these characters go from not even being able to like perform together to being able to like almost get to like at that point almost get to nationals, right? So you're just like you get so emotional to see them grow.
It was such a
you're
solid
so attached
release.
to them. Yeah.
Like it sounded incredible. It looked phenomenal. Like it was great.
Yeah.
It was a really great moment.
Everything about the characters are just so good. It's just there's so many of them, and then you just feel so attached to them, even though some of them have less shine than the others, but you still get those little bits and pieces of them that you're like, oh yeah, I understand where you're coming from, or like I see how you're feeling this way, and like there could be miscommunication or something like that that's causing some drama or something like that, but it's like, oh my god, it feels so real.
Yeah,
right,
I love
yeah,
how
yeah.
like so much of the issues, or I guess the conflict, isn't drama for drama's sake. It was literally just like, these are friendships, these are relationships. I mean,
Right.
the emotions are high. You're all striving for a common goal, but you're not all the same person. So obviously there's gonna be a little bit of conflict, and it wasn't drawn out. It wasn't like I didn't have zero understanding for anybody that had a conflict in the series. Like I was like, no, I completely understand why you feel that way, and it's like maybe you're acting out a little bit, but the way it was brought out wasn't like, it wasn't melodramatic. It was literally just like friendly. It was friendship. It was conflict. It's like friendships are rough, and it was like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, like with Nozomi. Nozomi, thank you. Like with her whole thing with like trying to get back into the band and all this stuff, and like just all the drama that ensued from that with like Asuka and everybody else. It was just like, it was so powerful. Like I wanted her to get back into the band, but then it was like I felt myself at the same time being like, no, you can't come back. Like you know what I mean? Like I was like, I kept
ruin everything.
Right. Like it was just one of those things where it was just like I felt so invested to these characters that meant literally nothing to me. You know what I mean? And like even to like the main plot of like what they're trying to achieve, and it was just like,
the side stories matter just as much as like I guess the main story of them all going to nationals, and all the character, the things they were dealing with outside of the band, they were all potent and like important. I really wish Kumiko and Reina kissed at some point, because Jesus Christ,
Hacks, bro.
So much Yuri bait.
Oh my god,
dude, that was like I'm like just do it.
Yeah, damn it, exactly.
They're perfect for each other.
And then when Reina
really
was
are.
like, what's his name? Taki senpai.
Yeah,
I love
Sensei.
him. Sensei. Taki sensei. I like him. I'll get it eventually. Taki sensei. I like him. And I was just like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Like no. You have someone perfect for you right there.
Yeah. I just want like her whole subplot with like, I guess being in love or having a crush or liking Taki sensei was interesting. Just because the way I thought it was incredibly comical, and I was mentioning this to you earlier. The whole thing that like she was pissed at Kumiko for not telling her that he had a wife, but then like when they were on the mountain, she was like, this might make me a bad person, but he doesn't have a wife anymore. And Reina was just like, yo, for real? Facts?
Bet.
She was like,
you have a point there.
Just like it was like it was the way it was like a little dramatic, like, oh, but it like in my head I was fucking dying, dude. I was like, wow, you ain't shit. Y'all both ain't, like, you're like, Kumiko knows she's dead, and she's like, nah, girl, you still got a chance. Don't give up yet.
She's a good friend.
I know. But that's another thing. Like, it was so real. I was like, yo, I feel this so much, because it's kind of like they're just so well written.
Yeah.
Like that's such a real life moment. It wasn't like, it didn't seem punched up for the scene. It was such an honest moment between two friends, and I fucking loved it.
Right, yeah.
Because that's I feel like that's something like I would say to my boy. Like I'm just like, her husband dead, dog. You still got a chance. Like, don't give up, man.
Marley, please don't let that ever happen in your life.
But it's like, I'm rooting for you.
No. Yeah,
like,
Go get him. Go get him.
I'm just thinking about the real world implications of that, and I'm like, God damn.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
He's already grieved. He's back to music.
He just has a picture of her on his desk. No big deal.
And he's only doing it because of her,
He only like picks up flowers for her about like, I love you forever, but whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
She can do that too. She went to her grave.
Facts.
She went to her grave and then expressed her love for him. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
She's extending that in the real
Rain
world.
was about her shit.
Yeah. She was a badass bitch. I'm not gonna lie. She's my favorite.
She was a great
Like
character.
she was just like she was like, we're winning.
She was like, I want to be special.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, get on with your bad self. Okay. I respect that.
Don't give up. Give it 110%, girl. I see you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You gonna be great.
Yeah.
This is my solo.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I'm the best.
yeah.
I'm daddy.
Kaori senpai, sit your ass back down.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then I love that too with their when they had the solo duel,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kaori won it, and then she was like, "Nah, fam," and Raina was like, "You bitch, fuck you," but thank you.
But that scene was like really cool because like I feel like it was a test because Taki Sensei was like the music's gonna speak for itself.
Mhm.
That's why they're gonna have them go basically head to head, and the students decide based on the music and not their feelings for the person.
Mhm.
To the point that I feel like that's why he put Kaori on the spot
Mhm.
because he was like, all right, I'm gonna say you got it, but you know who got it.
Mm.
So are you gonna take it just because you want it more, or are you gonna deny the opportunity because you know what's best for the band?
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which was phenomenal writing. Like
Yeah.
it was like it was so good.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was like I had so much invested in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like than I probably should have.
And the solo
You know what
was
I mean?
beautiful.
And it's yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. The solo was I love that solo.
Yeah.
I love that solo. But yeah, I can't get over how much investment I had. Like the third years, like half of them I didn't even know, and I was just like, oh my god, we got to win this for him.
Yeah, dude, the going away party at the end.
Yeah,
I
that was so
like,
cute.
oh
Yeah.
my God, this is the best.
Yeah.
Like I loved
And
it so much.
Haruka's always just crying. Then,
She's so emotional.
Yeah. Yep.
for our crybaby president.
But even when they performed the competition songs for him, like
Mhm.
that was just like I was like right in the
Feel it.
feels,
You
man.
feel it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You got it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'll give you a B.
You should audition.
I got this.
Play trumpet.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal sound again.
Yep.
Mhm.
Just the orchestra was so beautiful. The pieces were so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like the instruments were characters themselves. I love how in each performance or practice there was so much attention paid to the instruments because
Mhm.
I mean that's who they are on stage.
Yeah. The song Sound Euphonium was absolutely amazing as well, especially when like when you first hear it when Asuka's playing it and
Mhm.
like by herself. I was just like, yo, that sounds so fucking good. I like that.
And they brought it full circle at the
Yeah.
very end, and she
Yep.
opens up the book, and that's what it's called.
Sound Euphonium. Yeah, yeah.
Name drop.
I was like, ah, they did the thing. They did the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Title card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut it right there.
But yeah, that was I love Sound Euphonium. That was such a good song. Like that was like I just dude, I loved it. I never felt like I could like instruments that much.
Mhm.
Than when like I would hear them like being played by themselves, and then like when you hear them all together,
Mhm.
on
Ensemble.
thank you. That's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure.
The encore.
When they when they did the encore,
Mhm.
when they would do the ensemble, and then you would hear those parts that you heard originally, but
Mhm.
like with everything, you're like, yo, that's so cool. Like to me, I was just like feeling it. I was vibing hard.
Yeah. So was Hazuki.
Yeah.
That one episode.
Which one?
Remember when she was like having trouble playing the tuba, and it's because Midori and Kumiko
Mhm.
were like she hasn't played with
Mhm.
the ensemble. She's only been
Oh,
playing.
And then
yes.
they played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
thought was adorable
Yeah.
because that's the only thing that she could play.
Yeah.
But even then, it was like,
Yeah, she really felt it.
Yeah, she loved
Yeah,
it.
that was dope. Yeah.
Tuba-kun.
Tuba-kun.
Yeah.
Tuba-cabra.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love them so much.
Yeah.
I love those little things. They were my favorite. Whenever they showed up on their bags, or like when she had to dress up as Tuba-kun.
Yeah.
She was like, "You tricked me." Asuka was like, yeah.
Yeah. What was Kumiko's youth called?
You felt Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, right? Yeah. I was like, I remember it being just like such
Georgie.
a normal. Yeah, Georgie. Georgie was the contrabass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, contrabass.
Contrabass.
It's a giant fish.
Say it right.
Yeah, right.
And then everyone kept calling Midori Sapphire because that's her actual name. And then she would just be like, oh, it's actually Midori-san.
Yeah.
She's like, I prefer Midori.
Every time Asuka would always be like, Sapphire, come help, or whatever. And she would be like, it's Midori. And then do it.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
It was.
Yeah.
She's adorable. Her little sister was the exact same. Like, just the exact same with like red cheeks.
Yeah.
And Hazuki was like, it's a little Midori.
Yeah. Yuko reminded me a lot of Yotsuba from the Quints.
Oh, because the bow.
Yeah, the bow. And like even kind of like she was a little bit more aggressive than Yotsuba, but like it kind of the personality. She seemed a little bubbly, at least when it came to I already forgot her name. The
Mizore?
No, the
Kaori.
Thank you. Kaori.
Kaori.
Yeah.
Kaori.
Just So especially when it came to Kaori, she was always like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." Like I don't know, I got like Yotsuba vibes from her when she would do shit like that. But yeah, the bow helped a lot.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite, Mar?
Asuka. Yeah, because she was such a weird bitch.
Yeah. She was so flamboyant. It might be bubbly.
She was so extra.
Bubbly.
Like she was like really like weird sometimes, and also like really like cold and bitchy sometimes, and also really funny. Like her character itself was like so fleshed out.
She was so sarcastic.
She wasn't one thing. She wasn't like one type of person.
Like anytime anyone wanted to talk to her, it's like, oh, you want to talk about love?
Yeah.
Relationships?
Yeah.
She'd get really sad when it wasn't that.
Yeah.
I feel like Kumiko got so tired of her shit after a little while. Like she didn't know how to act at first, and she was just like, "No, this is not love. This is serious."
Yeah. You're a bitch.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I'd say Asuka for sure.
What about you, Dom?
Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka. Yeah, she's a close second for me. I just respected Reina's bad bitch vibes. I respected that so hard.
Badass.
Yeah, and also I was like low key rooting for her to like
kiss Kumiko.
Yes,
I know
exactly. Low key, I was like, okay, do it.
That scene when they climb up to the mountain during the festival, and then they bring their instruments and stuff, and she's all in her white dress, and like the lights are all behind her, and she looks all pretty, and then she walks up to Kumiko, and she puts her finger on her forehead and rolls down her nose and bounces off her lip. It's like, oh my God!
I was like, there's so much tension. Damn it! Yeah,
kiss her.
I loved how much Kumiko was like. I was like low key rooting for Kumiko to like get like 3 cup size bigger like the whole time, because like every now and again it would always be like just staring at all the other girls'
I felt
chests.
bad when she was like, she looked down at Midori and she was like, oh no, it's not just me, and then they go outside and Asuka shows up and it's just like boom.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Come on, body.
They're supposed to grow in high school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a charming show. Like
so
much good.
It was so wholesome.
Yeah, I can't say enough good about it. Just
I love the character designs too, because I have a thing for dark hair and light eyes, and there was no shortage of that with like Asuka, Reina, Nozomi, Taki Sensei.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
So
I respect that. Yeah.
So dreamy.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. Just can't say enough good about it. Just like with Violet Evergarden, dude. Just I can't say enough good about it. Like the level of like just not technique, a skill that feels like was involved in making this.
Yep.
You know, is incredible. Like
Attention
I can't
to detail.
fathom being able to do something this good.
Right.
And they've done it multiple times. Just one would have been like, oh wow, that's incredible. But they do it. That's how they. It looks like that's just how they are.
Yep. Standard operating procedure.
Yeah. Is 10 out of 10 perfect animation and perfect anime.
No, Sound Euphonium like concreted the fact that like KyoAni is my favorite now. Like absolute, like hands down. Like just, or maybe like I just like slice of life anime. Wow. But I just everything I've watched, I've not been like I've literally genuinely loved all of it. Yeah.
Well, we're going to continue our slice of life anime watching with our next show.
Ooh, yay!
And that is K-On!
Is it sad?
No.
Good. Is it funny?
Yes.
Good.
I wanted him to just be like, no. Like, whoa, no, what is it? Okay, cool.
So K-On! Is another slice of life anime where they follow High School Musical Club again.
Ooh, nice.
Which is the light music club, which in Japanese is Kei Ongaku Bu, or Keion for short.
Okay. It's
Okay.
coming together.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is a moe anime, which means it's more like a cutesy art style and stuff like that.
QC art style of what we've watched, what is it most like, I guess?
We haven't watched anything moe, really. Moe generally is more on like a female type characters and stuff like that. So
Okay. So this will be an interesting new experience.
Yeah. Okay. What's it on?
Netflix.
Bet.
Dope. Cool.
How much of it is there?
2 seasons.
Is it wrapped? Is it over?
Yes.
I like that. Now we can get a full experience.
For sure.
All right, friends. That's all we got for today. Please tell us what you thought of the episode and Sound Euphonium in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more otaku goodness.
And share.
All that sweet otaku.
Don't forget to share.
All right, friends. Sayonara.
Bye.
Smoochies.